So you landed on this video in search for how to overcome the fear of failure. Are you absolutely petrified of failure? Let me know in the comments. In this video, you're going to learn how you must have the courage to overcome the fear of failure in order to give you better understanding on how to get over it. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. If you want to create change and achieve a freedom lifestyle, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future videos. My name is Mark Castillo. Welcome to the Freedom Breakthrough YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be a bit different than what I normally do in some of my other videos. A couple weeks ago, I attended a live event in which I got to interview some of the top earners in the internet marketing space. I asked them the question, how do you overcome the fear of failure? Here are their perspectives on what they had to say.
That's a deep question.
It is a deep question, but let me give you a very simple answer. Take some action.
Yeah.
Because until you do that, you'll never know whether you're going to fail or whether you're going to succeed. You know, you're going to do something that's outside your comfort zone. Have we done that? Yeah. Do we still do it? Absolutely. Funnily enough, we played a video when we were on stage the other day.
I was just going to mention that.
You mentioned the video.
So the video, you can go find it on YouTube, or I'm sure your colleague here is going to go and give you a link to it. But it's Will Smith talking about the time that he was invited to go skydiving with a group of friends. He'd never done it before. And he had all those same thoughts going through his head. What if I jump out of this aeroplane and I die?
And he was doing it the night before.
Yeah, and he's like, wow, I'm so scared. And when he actually did it, and if you go and watch the video, you'll understand it. The moment that he jumped, or should I say was pushed out of the aircraft, and he was there with his buddy skydiving, he realized how elated and wonderful he felt, and actually that fear was totally unfounded. And the video concludes with, best things on life are the other side of fear. So we would encourage you, put the fears aside. If you're ready mentally, physically, and you totally want to do this, take massive action, because there's nothing better than that. And if you have someone not encouraging you, being a dream stealer as we call it, just put them aside. They're not ready to follow your journey, but they'll be watching.
Everything you want is on the other side of fear. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. It's getting out of your comfort zone. And I never got that. For example, I'm afraid of flying. Well, let me rephrase that. I once was afraid of flying. And my mentor happened to be, he was based in the United States. And he asked me, if you really want to change your life, Bobby, you need to come over to Miami. I'm doing an event, a live event. I want you to be here. So if you're serious, if you want me to mentor you, come to Miami to meet me. I had to jump. First of all, I didn't even have the money to go to Miami. Because this was back in 2011. I was totally broke. I was afraid of flying. So two things, major things for me. I put the phone down, and I didn't even know how on earth am I going to find the money to fly to Miami to meet him, and how on earth am I going to jump on this airplane? Fear. And then if I find the money, what about if I don't get the results? You know, I'm going to put myself into that. So I had major concerns here. But because I was studying mindset, I kind of knew if I would find the money, if I would get resourceful, find that money to go to Miami and have the courage to jump on that plane and meet my mentor, that was my lottery ticket, my way out, you know. And I did that, by the way, guys. I got resourceful. I didn't have the money, but I got resourceful. Let's not even talk about how I got that money. You know, nothing illegal, by the way. But I got resourceful. I found the money. I got the courage. I went to Miami. I spent 5 days in Miami with my mentor, and it was seeing it in the flesh and hearing the stories from other inspiring entrepreneurs that I made my decision. I've got this. I'm going to go back to England. I'm going to work my socks off because I was still working in the printing industry. I give up my job here, an inspiring entrepreneur, and I'm going to help others. And in the process, I'm going to help myself as well and my family because obviously I'm really broke. That's exactly what happened, guys. It's life-changing. Meeting my mentor in the flesh and having major concerns because if that didn't work, I would be in a lot of debt because I took a lot of loans to get that money to go to Miami. Major concern. But sometimes you have to take the opportunities that come across you. Even if you're scared. I do a lot of things that I'm scared now. Like yesterday, I was on stage. I don't like being on stage speaking in front of people. It's fear, but when I have that fear, I go and do it anyway. And what you will get in return from that, it's just so much better than anything. Money, anything like that. You will get a lot of joy and fulfillment from that. So if you're afraid of doing something, go and do it. Because you will receive a lot of light from that. You're going to receive a lot of energy back. Good energy that's going to help you get your breakthrough and you go forward.
Well, first of all, that person's right. You're not me. You're not us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you hit it spot on.
Yeah.
But it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't be better than us.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? It's all perspective. It's all perspective. What do you think is possible? It doesn't matter what we say. It matters what you think. Right? So understand that people just have that lack of belief to think what is really possible. And so they look at somebody else that has success and say, well, I can't do that because you guys are ace and rich. No, we're ace and rich. We're human beings just like you, right? What's the difference? The difference is we started thinking differently in the way you're thinking. So how do you change your level of thinking? Change your level of thinking by looking at other successful people,
Yes.
personal development, find out why your brain and your mind is doing what it's doing on purpose by default, because it's going on and you don't even realize it until you just heard it from me right now, right? And you can find out why it does what it does. And then guess what? Then you become aware. And once you become aware, that's when you actually start to break wide open and you start to become aware of the matrix.
So there you have how to overcome the fear of failure. I trust you got value out of this video and live by this advice by accepting that failure is inevitable. However, make the decision that when you fail and you make a mistake, make sure you learn from that mistake and get back up again until you succeed. If you enjoyed this video, click on the link below. It will drive you to a page. Put your email in there and get the free information on how to exactly start the journey just like I have. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that you get all the latest videos that I will be doing. All right, guys. So with that said, my name is Mark Castillo. See you all in the next video. Take care and talk soon.